Yo, on this episode of Kpop RC, we built a cage. That's right, a styrene cage. What's up? I probably need more styrene. I'm gonna run out of styrene. It's gonna happen. Never know how to bend this stuff correctly, so you'll probably see me fuck a lot of styrene. That's alright. Let's get to it. Yo, welcome to Kpop RC, the channel where I make sick videos of scale models. Pretty much anything that's got a remote. Join me while I drain my wallet and build the most crazy, big, scale, sometimes outlandish RC projects out there. So, don't forget to sub up for giveaways and sick-ass RC content. Sometimes there's fire. Scale Drift Project. What kind of editor would I be if I didn't lay in a little recap? First, welcome to a lot of you. Hope you all enjoy the videos. For those 80,000 of you recently joining us and those old school die-harders, here's a little throwback to the Scale Drift Project. This little RX-7 is what started this build series off. Somehow, all of you guys just love the shit out of this little rotary-hearted old-school Mazda flavor. Highlights from the build? Those had to be those opening and closing doors mid-drift. Then came the secret Scale Drift project, which famous YouTuber's drift darling was Kpop RC recreating. Episode after episode, it got to where there was no denying that it was Adam LZ's famous cream-flavored 240.
If you're into RC cars at all, I highly recommend checking out a channel called Kpop RC.
What made this one so special? Well, a whole slew of awesome. First, the individual winking headlight control, the smoker, and that sweet backfire kit. What might also make this particular build super special is that I am giving it away. Yep. How can you be eligible to receive this build? Well, visit kpopRC.com and grab yourself some merch. The plan was to raffle this beast off when I reached 100,000 subscribers. And that time is now. Stay tuned for the 100K episode where we go into detail about exactly what will be given away and what you have to do to be eligible. You don't have much time to still enter, so pick up a t-shirt today. Visit kpopRC.com to help support the channel. And who knows, you might be walking away with Adam LZ's cream-flavored 240. And now, the E30 Touring Wagon Drift build. This build is laying on top of a D9 Bulldog chassis with very scaled McPherson strut front suspension and steering. On this episode, we will be building a styrene cage. I found this pic online and I will be recreating the cage for this project. So of course, let's whip out the recently upgraded 3D printer and get started. Alright, so I printed out these little shoes. What these shoes will do is they will act as an anchor for the styrene. I might design something that screws in later, but for now, things are just gonna get shoe glued, rubber cemented in place so that I can remove and create a permanent solution later, but like printing out smaller, tiny chunks first to get kind of the positioning, and then you kind of know what you're designing for. Like I just know I need a shoe, but I don't know where it's gonna go. I know it needs to fit underneath the battery tray, so that's why this is 4 millimeters thick. And I should have kind of offset it this way so that the cage could lean back, but I might just do that by bending the styrene. I don't know. A lot of people, when they make their cages for RC cars, they make them attach to the bodies, which makes total sense because most of the chassis that they're using don't have like floor pans. Like there's just like nothing to mount to them. Like the body is the body, the chassis is the chassis. The two things are very disparate, they're very different. But with my build, I kind of like putting the light buckets, I like putting the cage kind of attached to the chassis as it would be like kind of in real life. Not really, but you know, it kind of looks cool when you take the body off, and it just looks like, you know, like a Cletus McFarlane Corvette, Leroy, you know, Leroy styles. So that's like cool to me. That's why all my designs will anchor themselves to the floor pans. I think this is where the main hoop of the cage is gonna go into here. I'm gonna switch them around and I'm gonna put them like that. And yeah, that's how the hoop's gonna go. So now let's get a profile of the body. I need to make a cardboard template of sort of the inside of this, so that's what I'm gonna do next. Alright, so this is kind of a loose idea. So I know the cage is gonna be kind of angled this way, so I made sort of a cardboard template. It is rough, but you know, it's just for an idea of the shaping like that. So that's my plan. So now I need to make my tube bend and fit like this. Okay, you can see I'm like trying to get the cage to be parallel with the door jamb. So that's the goal. I suck at bending styrene. If anybody has any tips on how to bend styrene without getting it to kink and doing weird shit, let me know in the comments below. It's like rubbery, it's like panic. So the super tricky part about bending styrene is just getting the temperature just right. Now I do realize that I am doing this incorrectly. I am bending the wrong type of styrene tube. I shouldn't be bending styrene tube at all. They have styrene rod that I should have got. And all of the sections that I bend, which to be real, is probably only like 4 of these pieces are bent, right? Everything else is straight. So all the straight pipe could be made with cheaper tube styrene, but the kinked, bent, you know, mandrel bent sections should be made out of solid rod. So yeah, you live, you learn. This cage will unfortunately be slightly kinked. No biggie. Next one, you know, next one won't be. Yeah, that's how I roll. I'm trying to get this all straight, but it's hard, man. Build some screws into one of these 2 holes, and it's gonna have, you know what I didn't buy? Goddamn protractor. You know that shit you used in elementary school that told you the angles? Yeah, what angle is that? There's shit. Theorem, the triangles and stuff, because you should just eye it. Yeah, like the angles are by a lot. I guess I can bend it. I gotta get better at this. Too many revisions, bro. Too many revisions. Boom. That looks so good. Yo, so check it. You can buy these files specifically for sharpening chainsaw blades, but they also do a good job at notching the pipe. Gorgeous. is coming along nicely. Cages are pretty much the coolest shit ever. All I'm saying. Template. There's the first beam there. Then the next one is the hardest, but I was using some tape. Across to give me the lines of the three. Anyway, looks cool. That's it for this episode of Kpop RC. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment, and also don't forget to crush that thumbs up button. If you want to support what we do here at Kpop RC, visit kpopRC.com and grab yourself some merch, because if you do, it increases the chances of you winning the Adam LZ project. If you want to know more info about the raffle of Adam LZ's Scale Drift project, then subscribe. There will be a 100K episode coming soon, and I'll explain all the details. On the next episode of the SDP, what do? We paint. Anyway, K-pop out.